The CMA Awards are the biggest night of the year for cowboy couture. The 2023 ceremony boasted some looks that made us go yee-haw, but these had us saying yee-naw. Hailey Whitters got close to red carpet success in her bold red gown. The color and the off-the-shoulder look made this new Artist of the Year nominee look like the up-and-coming star she truly is.
This is my first time being nominated, so I'm just glad to be here.
Unfortunately, some details took the ensemble's potential and turned it into something way too over the top. The elbow-length gloves are too much with the drama of the texture at the dress's neckline, and the earrings and hair are oddly casual choices for the rest of the outfit. Overall, this reimagination of Julia Roberts' Pretty Woman dress doesn't work. One thing's for sure when it comes to Reyna Roberts' 2023 CMA ensemble, she knew that this was a country music event. Beyond that, it's a mystery what possessed her to choose this fit. The bright white corset with intricate gloves and cutout pants layered over black tights are a bizarre combo. With her bold red hair and detailed black and white cowboy hat, we simply don't know where to look. Without the gloves and paired with solid white pants, it may have had potential, but as it was, this outfit had too many details. Stapleton may have hit the 2023 CMA's red carpet in a version of his signature look, but we found ourselves wishing that he dared to switch things up just a little bit. Stapleton is known for his cowboy aesthetic, but his vibe on this red carpet just looked sloppy and boring. With his messy hair, clashing cowboy hat, and unkempt, untucked shirt under his plain black suit, we just wanted to see something a bit sleeker from one of the evening's performers. Guyton hit it out of the park in the hair and makeup department. We just wish she was able to follow that through to the rest of her look. When it came to her outfit, she looked more like she was going to a frat party. The dress is more reminiscent of club wear than red carpet attire. It didn't fit her perfectly either, and the color just doesn't do her justice. She would have looked better in something tailored and with a different cut in a deeper, bolder shade of yellow.
I don't know. I can't help you.
Meghan Patrick chose 3 main pieces for her CMA's look, and each one of them was wrong. The black leather mini dress gave a strange silhouette with its low-cut neckline, long sleeves, and tulip hem, and combining it with metallic over-the-knee boots just made it look dated and overdone. The addition of the plain black cowboy hat may have felt like a way to make the fit more on-brand for the event, but instead it left the ensemble looking even tackier. Angie K went with an ensemble that could have, in theory, been sleek and cool. Instead, it looks clunky and uninteresting. This olive green leather suit could have worked with its cropped jacket if the pants were properly fitted, but they were too long and baggy, and when paired with her tank top, choker, and scraggly-looking hair, it just looked too casual. We would have loved to see this jacket with fitted pants, a crop top, and a high ponytail. McCollum was nominated for Best New Artist thanks in part to his hit song Burn It Down. We just wish he would have channeled that song title when he saw this outfit. The look actually worked from the waist up, and had he paired his black shirt, cowboy hat, and white suit jacket with some simple black pants, he would have looked the part of nominee for the night. Instead, he opted for some oddly fitting jeans and a garishly large belt buckle. Do McCollum and Cody Johnson have the same stylist? In a Who Wore It Better contest, we'd definitely give the award to Johnson, since his ensemble has less contrast than McCollum's.
I got told I'd never make it in this town. Oh, wow. You're just a cowboy from Texas.
Well, cowboy, don't get too excited. We'd recommend swapping out the jeans, belt, and casual shoes for black pants. And we can't condone medium-wash jeans with a glaring ironed-on seam in the front under any circumstances. Priscilla Block certainly has a sense of humor, and sporting a safety vest is basically her signature look. Even so, this was far too weird for the red carpet.
It started with me going into a gas station because I had nothing to wear, and I saw it hanging on the wall, and I was like, maybe I could wear that tonight.
For folks watching at home who didn't know about her affinity for a cautious reflection, it was even weirder. A look that's inspired by an inside joke is fun, but we would have liked to see her look more elevated for a special occasion like the CMAs. Malone paired a solo cup with his look for some reason. The rapper and singer-songwriter actually looked super sharp in his suit, but went overboard with wacky accessories. Between the awkward cup and massive bolo tie that he paired with his simple cowboy hat and dapper suit, he looked like he tossed on some pieces of his cowboy Halloween costume with his otherwise sleek CMA's look. Lainey Wilson loves a flared pant, and we love someone who commits to their fave style. But this jumpsuit just isn't doing it for us. It would have looked better as a gown than a jumpsuit. And while we love a simple black look and a dramatic silhouette, the accessories made the whole outfit feel messy and confusing. The jewelry is too intense and fancy for the outfit, and the plain cowboy hat is too simple and casual. Paired with the plain undone hair, it's all disjointed and unfocused. Kimberly Schlapman belts it out for Little Big Town, but the big vibes in this look were way too much for her. This dress has a lot going on between its glitzy lines, flowy fabric, and harness-like detailing. The beige hue paired with her coloring washes her out, and the contrast with the black makes it even worse. The addition of long black gloves added even more distracting drama to an already over-the-top ensemble. Nicole Kidman is one of Hollywood's most iconic beauties. If you thought that she could do no wrong when it came to styling herself, though, then you have yet to see her 2023 CMA Awards look. Kidman sported a black gown with some unusual geometric cutouts. The combination of Kidman's makeup and stark black dress makes her look washed out. Furthermore, the fit of the dress and its slinky silhouette paired with flat, symmetrical hair made her look droopy. As co-host of the show, Bryan had some extra pressure to look his best. In his defense, he was on the right track. An all-black look is sleek and sophisticated for the occasion.
I'm just humbled.
While he may be a humble country singer, his all-black look was over the top. There are too many finishes going on between the shiny seam on his shirt and the extra shiny leather blazer. Despite the monochromatic look, the overall ensemble just seems to clash, and he doesn't look too comfortable in it either.